Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right, you found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, Pete. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait, there is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
Batteries.
Well, you might have to worry about batteries, but what you won't have to worry about is doing this here intro, because that's my job. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. You might be a little confused, or if you paid attention to Discord, a little less so. But yeah, this is called the Netherdeep now on Sundays.
Sunday.
You can pay for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. Well, welcome everyone. Thank you for those of you that followed us to Sunday. This is now going to be our normal time slot until the end of this campaign. But we are back with the next episode of Call of the Netherdeep, episode 38, Bandito Battle Royale.
Uh-oh.
Last we left the Banditos off. Well, Boltar went broke, which is why he's a bit of a no-show at the moment. I'm sure he's somewhere.
Gotta earn that money. Easy.
He's paying off his debt.
So we'll sit here and just stare at each other and call each other complimentary names until he shows up. Not really. But when we let the Banditos off, they had just turned in their last charge to the Allegiance of All Sites and went off about some R&R as only the Banditos can. We went and had a haircut. We saw a sexy lady sitting on top of a very not sexy beast of a man.
Mm-hmm. Get the ferret.
Yes, because I'm sure that's not, the only rodent in that brothel that evening. Certainly
well, I didn't see
the
any
only
beavers,
one.
so.
Draconian maintenance mark in that hotel, just saying.
Damn it.
Got him.
Take an extra, fuck you. Take an extra inspiration for tonight.
Yes!
But yeah, that's basically where we left off. Artemis playing the ever elusive, just keeping her distance from the Banditos until it is a matter of convenience. However, her solace was rudely interrupted by a very familiar face. And that's where we're going to pick up right after these introductions, starting off with Chance playing the part of Aldane.
Hi, everybody. My name is Aldane. I'm Fun Guy, but not to be confused with Fun Guy, because that's plural of Fungus. And Gus, that's my buddy. He's fun, too.
Showing up pretty soon here, as soon as he gets home and wipes his butt, we'll have Pone Donkeys joining us, playing the titular Boltar. But immediately followed up by Nathan, who's playing the part of Carmina Artemis Ivy.
Haven't seen my vampire daddy in years, and I'm looking forward to this reunion.
Comes there.
And last in the initiative order, but first in our hearts, we got Mr. Goliath Man playing the part of Goliath.
Thank you, thank you. Always a pleasure to be here around 2 a.m.
I had a thought over the week. Mr. Gladman's theme should be "Staying Alive" from the eight.
Ah,
Because we're always trying to keep him alive, and he's always trying to stay alive, but he's always usually the first one to go down.
that's kind of true. That also kind of hurts, but I get it.
Well, everybody, again, last we left off with a knock at the door at a specific room in the in the bunks of the Cobalt Soul, and that is where we will be picking up tonight. As
Yeah, I've already opened the door and realized who it is.
hello, Doctor. Will you invite me in?
No.
Such coldness for your dear old father. I figured you would have been pleased to see me. You do advertise your whereabouts so freely.
Is there a point to this, or are you just here to reminisce about your how disappointing I am, how embarrassing I am to you in the vampire courts?
Well, it seems that perhaps rather than send you yet another letter, which I'm sure you would take in sufficient time to study and read and learn the lessons that I have tried to teach you repeatedly. It seemed a lesson taught in person may have been best. And again, since you advertise your position so freely, as he kind of looks, even though there's a ceiling above him, he looks to the sky. Yes, the clouds are quite lovely, aren't they, dear daughter?
I don't even look up, and I'm kind of debating whether to shut the door in his face.
So, do you have anything to say for yourself? I do grow weary, and ever so more worried that your actions may lead to an untimely departure.
You know, Father, I could answer that honestly, but I've been told that speaking my mind is not always the best option. I have to, according to you, I have to be somewhat dignified, refined, or some other ogre crap that you try to spew and bestow on me, or something of that nature. Whatever. Uh, I lost my train of thought. I lost interest. Sorry. What were you going on about?
I was going on about the better parts of keeping yourself hidden, as well. We are not kindly looked upon by the warm-blooded, if you will.
That's where you're wrong, Father. You're not kindly looked on, the warm-blooded, but I'm actually accepted. You take life where I only take sustenance when needed.
Um, as you say that, you hear footfalls coming from down the hall, just a single pair. Before you hear them, halt! Who goes there? And yeah, the footfalls come faster. You, what are you doing here? as your father will turn to this cobalt guard.
You
Oh.
remember nothing.
Oh, dear child, and he'll put his hand on his shoulder. I am not here, as a matter of fact. Why don't you go sit in my carriage as you see that familiar golden glow emit from his eyes, and where the guard was, in stance with his spear in hand, immediately relaxes and I think I'll go sit outside and sit in your carriage. Huh. I do enjoy not having to stop somewhere for the old road trip snack.
So is there anything else you want to talk about, Father, or can I just slam the door in your face and go to bed?
I worry for you, dear daughter. I fear that should your actions continue, well, you may not reply to my letters for a totally different reason. But if you are insistent on continuing to act like your mother, then I suppose you shall share the same fate as she. I just wanted to offer my assistance and guidance, should it ever be accepted.
I reach into one of my pouches, pull out family crest ring, and I show it to him, and like, this is the only reason I haven't sought to kill you.
Oh.
She didn't want it.
Oh, you've truly learned nothing. You could always certainly try. I am overdue for my once-in-a-century laugh.
Glad I could be the laugh. Good night, Father.
And as you close the door, you hear his boots clack on the ground and get further and further away as he makes his way down the hallway, and eventually they fade away.
The only thing that I take away from that is, oh God, now tomorrow I have to explain to Cobalt Soul why one of their monks are missing. I put the ring back into the thing and take a sleep, at least this time, up on the ceiling. So if Aldane tries to do another midnight raid, he's going to have a lot harder trying to find me.
As it so happens, as the early evening turns into the early morning, let's before we get there, Goliath, as you are with Boltar, who has just gone broke in the dumbest bet you have ever seen someone make.
Mm-hmm.
Sleeping in the gutters.
Did I also hear him say that once that I got into the room, I went on everything? Because he did say that, but did I hear that as well?
Say again?
Oh, fuck. Okay, so basically, once I entered the room, he said, oh, he's my lucky charm. I'm gonna put everything on this one, and then lost everything.
And then lost it all. Yes.
Yeah, did I hear that?
Oh, yeah.
God damn it. Oh, Lord. Okay.
And knowing him, he'd be like, "Oh, hey, man, you didn't work as a lucky charm. I think you need to reimburse me. I mean, the campaign for the campaign legitimate losses that we suffered."
So basically,
Posted 2 quarters in a row of losses, man.
I mean, look, I've had my bad luck, but that's it. That's got to be it. Everything's going to turn around here. I'm definitely doubling up on the next hand.
I just want to say, how are you gonna double down if you are in fucking debt?
I'm not in debt. I just don't have anything at all.
Okay, so how are you gonna double it down if you have absolutely nothing to go for?
Whoa.
Twice nothing.
Yeah. Look, just give me 5 gold, and I'll turn it into 2,000 by morning.
You think I'm gonna give you 5 gold after this meltdown of yours? I don't think so.
The least you could do is pay for my room.
So you have even paid for that one. So not only are you homeless, you're broke.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're all homeless, but
I guess that's fair enough. All right, I'm gonna give you 5 gold pieces, and that's everything. If you can't double it in the next hour, I'm done.
Okay. Well, be sure to let him know that he's got 5 gold in pocket.
I'll let them know.
What he does with it, we'll find out. But aside from that, it's getting a little later into the evening. Galaik, is there anything you would like to do before retiring for tonight?
You can say that again. Let's see. What else do? I'm gonna give some of the potions to Boltar since he's already here. Let's see. How many did I had? I had 10 superior, 10 normal. I'll give him 1 superior and 1 normal potion. And that's about it.
You're gonna want to let him know that when he shows up, which should be pretty shortly here, from what he said. Fair enough. All right, and we'll cut back to Lux Respite when Boltar arrives. But for the time being, we cut over to Aldane in his end of evening activities. Aldane.
I mean, after finding my tree having been murdered, chopped up, root and stem, and destroyed, then screaming himself raw in anger, "You bastards, you murdered it, I'll kill you." Aldane rests for the evening, and there is a decidedly chilly ecological effect around him at all times now, as his anger turned cold. And in the morning, after getting his 4 hours of rest, he's going to set off.
And set off he does. Aldane makes his way over to a building familiar to some of the banditos, one specifically, as he finds himself outside the entrance to the library of the Cobalt Soul.
I know what room she was in. So I'm going to see, did that room have windows or holes in the ceiling?
I
Original
believe
one,
it had,
yes.
I believe it
Original-
had the single window, right?
Yeah, the original window that you came in the first time had a window. Now that I'm with other monks and Cobalt Souls, I'm pretty sure that there's more than one window, but you take a larger risk with more monks.
So I will be looking in all of the
So
windows.
the given what you had told me earlier, that covers one thing. However,
locate object, locating his bow, her bow, in
Mhm.
order to figure out exactly where she is, and then figuring out if there are windows into that room. I'm not going in yet.
Granted, however, one thing I do believe was missed is getting in and getting past their outer walls. So, if I may ask for just one stealth check to bypass the guards.
First roll of the day.
Guidance,
Come on.
that would be an 18.
18, and of the one more, and he rolled a natural 1. Of the guards, they seem relatively ineffectual as proper lookouts, as you make your way over the wall, through some bushes, and eventually you end up just outside the wall. Although you've been here before, you recognize her. Which window that leads to her room, as you had been there previously. Um, but it's quite the ways up.
Oh, well, then I guess I'll just have to wild shape into an animal form that can fly like a raven.
And as you perch outside,
Before do locate object and then hold concentration on locate object
okay.
on the bow.
So once you make your way to the window frame, your locate object pays off.
Honed!
Yeah, I'm here. I'm actually
Uh,
here. Yeah.
Welcome in, Boltar. Given what you just typed in, if you want to do that now, you should be free for a few minutes. So go on.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I can find Artemis through a window.
Well, you found her bow, which, for sake of brevity, is leaned against the wall, next to an empty bed. If I could have you roll a perception check. Artemis, I'll have you roll a stealth check and see how tucked into the ceiling you have made yourself.
How early has Aldane come in?
We're gonna say probably probably two
Or
2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
I just need to make sure. After the talk with my father, that would have been wonderful, but
Oh, Artemis is just getting all the gentleman callers.
Nice roll. Jeebus.
You frantically look around for where Artemis has, I would say, laid her head for the evening. We're going to go with that, albeit inaccurate.
Okay.
While her things are here, you do not see her.
All right. Well, I guess in that case, I want to find a perch nearby, a rooftop, a window, an unoccupied space that has cover and visibility.
Mm-hmm.
That's ideally about 120 feet away.
Very good. Which is not very hard to do amongst the various towers of the Library of the Cobalt Soul. You find one, we'll say, about 30 feet away in both height and horizontal distance. And perch above and get yourself a decent line of sight. And if she does ever return to bed, you'll be the first to know.
I will drop Raven form and just stay there, huddled very quietly, paying very close attention. Aldane is in hunt mode.
Very good. And if nothing else, we can fast forward to the morning. All right. Well, very good.
yeah, you just see Aldane I'm watching you.
The stillest Aldane has ever been. We're talking Aldane not moving a muscle.
Yeah,
Hyping.
we're talking like Predator. You're come on, I want you. Get out
That's
here.
exactly what's happening. Aldane is a wild man. He's a hunter now.
As long as you don't have rabies, I'm cool.
He turns into the one thing that not anteaters, not the
Raccoon?
porcupines. They're like the raccoons, but they don't have rabies. And
Wolverine?
they eat bugs. Ooh, I like wolverines.
Badger.
Whatever, I can't remember. Bat, nope.
Curse of rabies. Curse of rabies.
Curse of, I guess, curse of rabies. Oh yeah.
So, to let this get to where it's going, Eldane, you are up there, and you continue waiting and waiting until the sun beginning to crest above the horizon catches your attention for just ever so, just enough to register that you've been here for some time now. And as consciousness returns to Artemis, as you wake up this morning,
She spider walks over to the door, out the door to the training area.
as you make your way down to the door, Aldane, you do spot her.
Okay. Is she leaving her stuff behind?
Just the bow. Just the bow.
Why?
Who's gonna walk into her room and steal her just a bow? I mean, it looks like a common, ordinary bow.
But why the bow and not anything else?
Because I have my thing of everything on me, and I'm going to training. And I got a meeting, and I have a very unfortunate conversation with the head of the Cobalt Soul that I have to inform him about.
Okay. I'll be continuing to watch. Let me know if there are times and what he's doing, if it or what she's doing, if it is visible.
You don't see her spider walk like from from the ceiling down the wall, but you kind of just see her kind of appear suddenly and approach the door and open the door and walk out of it.
Okay, I'll keep waiting. I'm hunting.
Fair enough. All right. So with the morning bringing consciousness to the rest of the banditos, we'll go back to Goliath. It's a fresh morning.
I needed that sleep. I feel so refreshed.
And as you come down, gosh, I hope he gets back to his chair soon. Some reason I thought that was what just transpired was going to take a little longer. Doesn't play it all there.
Oh Lord.
As you come down down the stairs of Lux Ruin, there you see Boltar with his 5 gold piece.
Just 5?
Well, gosh, how do I buy him time?
He's to the bathroom. No.
Oh, he's back!
Perfect timing.
Oh, he's
So, before heading off to bed, Goliath, along with he had given you a superior health potion as well as a regular health potion, but through me role playing Boltar, Boltar was able to coax 5 gold out of Goliath, but no more.
God damn it.
What you do with that 5 gold, whether you rent a room to actually go to bed, or you do Boltar things with it, is up to Boltar.
I think Boltar probably is going to try to find some way to scheme that 5 gold into something else, like a confidence man, kind of like a
Literally exactly what I suspected.
briefcase. Like, oh man, maybe if I had 10 gold, I could make this investment meeting, and then we could run away together. You know, one of those kind of.
Almost word for word what Good Devil said.
That's quite impressive.
So how do you intend to do that? Because this is going to be the evening prior, before I just woke everyone else up.
Hmm. I think no. Instead, I think Boltar. I think Boltar is gonna like. This is his lucky. This is his lucky coin now. His lucky 5 gold pieces. He's gonna wander around, jingling them in his pocket, eyeing up for any potential juicy marks, and we're just gonna
Just about anything.
get to the old-fashioned thievery, some old-fashioned pickpocketry.
All right.
All right,
Let's.
yeah, the good old fuck around and find out with a sleight of hand check, if you please.
If you'd also won, I swear to
Oh,
God.
I'm gonna love it so much.
It would probably help if I had my character sheet up.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm a mess today, guys.
That's okay. I'm also a mess.
I got out of a fucking 10-hour
Oof.
day.
Ooh.
It was slow as balls, but I mean, I'm still there for 10 hours.
Yeah, that'll
10 hours is something. to
yeah,
go
that'll
with.
still drain it out of you. You're good.
Light a hand. Ooh, hold on,
Oh,
hold on, hold, please.
I'm starting to get angry. Oh,
17.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Eventually, you find yourself over in the direction of what to us would be similar to a craps table, where someone is just rolling like a god, hitting the 7s, hitting the 11s, like it's going out of fucking style. A lot of people are surrounding this table, and everyone is so focused in on the action. They don't really. The one person that you bump against does not register that. Well, they just had their pockets rummaged through, uh, and as you walk away and look down into the palm of your hand to see what your takings were, you look down and count out 43 gold pieces.
You know, it's just as fun to build a giant bankroll as it is to lose it. So let's go.
Press your luck.
Oh
Yes,
shit,
you're-
y'all!
Mhm.
We got someone that's gonna sell us some Jap viewers on streamboot.com is but only if we remove the space.
Yay! He's gone.
Thank you, K
Go
Pie.
ahead. Do a report.
At last.
Spam, scams, and bots.
Got him.
You know what? You know what? How I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that gold, and I'm gonna use it to run my favorite con,
Ooh.
and that's where I use illusory writing. I love this. Spells. Where's my? Do I not have that anymore? Oh yeah, I have it. Illusory script. There we go. I'm going to set up a fortune teller spot, but the writing on front of it is only going to be able to be read by people who have intelligence and wisdom sub 3. And it's going to say 20 gold to know your future. And let's see how many idiots I get.
Roll a persuasion.
Another one. Another one. No.
I can't like take the help with that since I'm using illusory script.
No. Nah, damn it.
The illusory script gave you the chance to roll.
Well, that sucks.
What did you get? Because I don't see it.
I got an 8.
All right. Fair enough. Far be it from me to remind you, you still have your daily inspiration.
He already used it.
So, what he?
That's how I had 17.
Fair enough. Alrighty. Well, you do.
Hold on. One second. Is this still the same adventuring day from when we came back? Like at this point, what I'm doing still have yet to go to sleep.
You have yet to go to sleep. So portents are wasted, but the good news is I was asking unless you rolled a nat one, I was basically using that roll to find out what die was going to be rolled to see how many dummies you get. So with an 8, you got the D4, and looks like you only get one taker who comes all over like.
That's
Hey, could you tell the future?
Yeah, Grandpa, I tell the
Yeah,
future.
tell me the future. You look like someone that's really on the ball.
Oh, I sense the specter of death approaches you. Stay home. Stay home and be safe. Go
that
now. Give me
that
your
son of
gold.
a bitch chases me every day. You're supposed to tell me something I don't know.
Hey, I clearly said tell you your future right there. It says it. I'll tell you your future. He's coming for you. You had better go home. Like I mean, like right now.
Oh, fine. I feel like I could have learned something, or what. I was hoping to be told what game I should go play, but fine. I guess I'll go home. I can.
Canasta.
Hmm?
Canasta.
Canasta.
Huh?
You asked what game to play.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'll take the. If I'm dying soon, I might as well go blow the rest of this on one of the tables, yeah? And he reaches in.
Put it all on pink.
He reaches into a rather hefty coin purse. He goes, you can't take it with you, can you? Yeah. And he puts a 20 gold in front of you, like, thanks, I guess. I'm going to go find a canasta table.
Fuck off.
That's a gory. What a hell of a way to die. You're muted there, Pone, if you're saying
Mute.
something.
I'm done monopolizing the playing time. I got some gold. I'm happy.
At least you doubled it.
So
I took I took the pittance that you tricked down to me because
So what you
gotta just beg it from the 1%, right?
Go figure. Goliath would be someone that is a heavy purveyor of trickle down economics. As his campaign manager, this should be zero surprise to you.
Yeah, but it's one of those didn't think it happened to me. I thought I was one of the good ones, right?
So that's the way the world works.
Yeah.
At least he doubled it.
Have you
At
sent
least.
Goliath your 5 bullet points so that he doesn't fire you?
Fuck.
Yeah, you might want to have a PowerPoint ready before you wake up in the morning. Speaking of the following morning, now that we've got everyone caught up, everyone returns to consciousness. We have Artemis heading down into the courts of the Library of the Cobalt Soul for additional training. We have Aldane being a creepy McStalkerton. And Goliath, you awaken well refreshed. You slept just fine.
Shut up, man. You're
Is this
doing that
training
deliberately.
yard, a courtyard, like open air courtyard, visible?
I would say so. So Jesus Christ. Sorry, y'all. For those of you at home, Boltar rolled his portent and basically got the same answer twice.
Neither of them very good.
Oh.
No, it's just literally like it's the worst. Nothing. 10-10 would have been worse than this, but that's about it. And I moved over from D&D Beyond because my roles in D&D Beyond have been abysmal today. So I was like, I might as well just try over here.
You're becoming like me.
It's it's either passed on or it's contagious, and we both still have it. This is not good.
This
To
is
be
what
fair, my
happened-
rolls have been pretty good.
This is what happens when you take seed money from that.
He gave you his rolling curse with the money.
Yeah, that's true.
This is true. He bought my soul, and now I'm paying for it.
Now
You got the COVID money.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, there's another one coming with the Doge check.
Oh, you mean like $37? Yeah, that sounds like a
Oh
lot
my
of fun.
god!
I'll take that.
Draconia. We need to have for that acronym. We need to come up with something that Doge would stand for with Draconia. Noodle on that because there's something.
The drag. Maybe something like dragon these nuts. That could be something worth looking for.
All right.
Just quick thinking.
Well, again, excuse me. Goliath finds himself the first to wake amongst the banditos. As you make your way down into the lobby of Lux Ruin. Pardon me. You see the table with looking illusory script. As Boltar, when he went to bed, just didn't bother cleaning up or removing anything. So there's a fortune teller table.
Just standing
but no
there.
Boltar.
Okay. Interesting. Seems like the wild Boltar has disappeared once again. He better has my money.
I've got something for Doge, but it's bad. It's really bad.
Just say it. I really
Gonna
want to
have
know.
my money.
Come on. Say it.
Draconia offers genocidal evil.
So that's very specific, but okay.
I told you it was bad. I said it's bad.
The Draconian Office of General Exploitation.
That's so much better.
I like that.
Better
I
than
like that
anything
a lot.
I said.
God damn
All right. But as you make your way down into the lobby, you see this the stand, but old Boltar is not that far behind you.
Is he behind me? What?
He's coming down to the lobby same time as you.
Yeah.
My good man Boltar. So, how did
Aldane
it
is
go?
not.
How did I sleep? I slept just fine. How did you sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Probably exploiting somebody.
Yes, of course. You would like to say that. So, do you remember what you owe me? Owe me?
I owe you?
Mm-hmm. I think you know what I mean.
Oh,
I
yeah.
asked you one
I lost
simple thing.
I lost all of that.
I'm sorry. What?
Roll deception,
Wait, do I-
Goliath.
No. fuck.
Goliath, roll
Fuck.
a perception with advantage because
Oh.
at this point you are disgustingly used to Boltar's bullshit.
That's actually fair enough. So perception. Okay, let's see. What is the first? I don't think I need to roll another one. I have 22.
We'll roll again though, just to see.
Just to see.
Yeah, see if you hit the net 20.
It isn't 22. It is a 22.
All right. How's that deception going there, Boltar? Not 22? You're muted.
A dirty 20.
It's not 22, but it is. Well, it's if he had gotten 20, it would be 22. Yeah.
I should hit you with psychic damage just because, but yeah, I'm
I'll
above
allow
that.
it.
Hey,
I'm
he
above
didn't
that.
say anything
I'm
about
above that.
Prolix.
Prolapse?
Oh,
There it
said
is.
He said it.
He did say it. He said the word.
Look, I told you I worked 10 hours today. My brain is mush, and I'm here for chaos.
Oh,
I
so
feel
speaking of mush, you get one hell of a headache that deals 3 psychic damage to you.
Lol.
It's fine. It's fine. This is the most health I've ever had. I literally the most.
Emotional
Even
damage.
after taking this 3 damage, I've still never had this much health.
So, Goliath, you are fairly certain that he's lying. Because for old Boltar, lying comes as easy as breathing.
It's just something in the way you talk, Boltar. I'm just not fully convinced. So, how about you explain it one more time to me? What exactly happened yesterday?
Oh, that goal. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here you go.
What do I get?
And then I'm going to cast
Wait, did you give me
minor illusion.
Oh my lord!
Hold on. Let me do my thing. I'm gonna cast minor illusion, and I'm gonna have a little five gold just sitting in my hand, and I'm gonna drop it into his bag. I'm gonna be like, here's 5 gold for you. Drop it in his bag.
Can I roll another perception?
Yeah.
Do I again get an advantage?
Because it's a spell, we're gonna say it's gonna be a deception versus perception. Just both rolled flat.
So just once.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
It's actually an intelligence check
Isn't
to decipher
oh
Okay.
okay?
That
Intelligence.
then.
I hope that doesn't help you.
I guess it went from +3 to a +2. Yeah. Can I use my inspiration?
It's against my spell save DC.
Huh? Oh, I guess I'll take your word for it.
You've got to beat a 17.
And you can use your inspiration for whenever and whatever you like.
I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. Why not? It's another 1d12,
7
right?
out of 12, which is a
1d12.
roughly 42% chance.
A 10.
Goliath, you immediately realize that as soon as he drops the 5 gold into your bag, you saw it go into your bag, but you didn't hear the clink, clink, clink of gold hitting your other gold.
Are you for
There's
real?
a distinct absence of sound.
Boltar, how long do we know each other already?
Look, if I don't practice, then how do I get better?
But from all the people you can practice on and you choose me?
Because you have so much gold, okay? That's a you problem, okay? You put the target on your back.
Mm-hmm. So basically, it's my own fault.
You
Okay.
could evenly distribute the funds collectively in some sort of commune kind of way.
You could light the entirety of Paris with the gaslighting here.
So, but
Goliath.
you hold on, he's not done. You choose to keep it. I'm saying it's fine, but like I said, if I don't practice,
Okay,
I
but
can't get into that.
let's speak theoretically. If I gave you some of that money and you would have also lost that night, what would you think would happen to you?
Kneecap!
I'd just go make more money like I did last night. because
Mhm,
it's
mhm.
really easy to swindle idiots out of their money.
Yeah, is it really easy though? Because she's
Yes.
failed 2 times already with me.
Well, see, like I said, that's why I practice, because I get the bad attempts out of the way with you or anyone else I know, and that way when it's game time, when it's time to do it, we're good to go. Yeah.
You have such a way with words. So I'm gonna have to take it for what you're gonna say. But
Here,
let's just
here you go. And I'll actually I'll take the 5 gold out this time, and I'll be like, I was just messing with you. I told you, here.
I ask you for
Make
double.
Draconia shiny again, right?
I asked for double, not 5, 10.
Double. Oh, well, that's fine.
With interest, of course. You know how the deal goes.
I don't ever remember agreeing to any of this. Here's
Look, you're
5 more
about to
gold.
make the biggest deal of your life. Just give it to me.
This is what's going to kill Draconia. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Uh-huh.
This is the rich squeezing the poor.
Mm-hmm. And
the
here
money
to
to build the
not-
wall.
and here
not
to think I
sustainable.
wanted
It's
you
not
in my
sustainable.
finance department. Not doing that. So I got my 10 gold pieces.
And I'm removing 10 gold pieces.
Oh, by the way, did you add those potions in your inventory?
Boltar's just gonna leave them on a table somewhere. Be like, these potions right here, and then I'm just gonna walk away.
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker one day.
Foregoing that you could just immediately sell those, but
Yeah, I know, but it's funnier if I just leave them there. Because I don't want to sell them. I want the group to have them because they're important. But I'm just being a butthead.
You're basically gaslighting yourself. That's what you're saying. Kind of fits your character, honestly.
Well, as that argument continues, and it continues with Goliath pushing the potion back towards Boltar, Boltar pushing the back towards it, and back and forth this wicked web we weave goes. We fly back over in the direction of the Library of the Cobalt Soul. Where we rejoin Artemis, who has what flavor of training are we working on today?
Last week was bow staffs. This week is unarmed strikes, but also working on the legs if you're specific, if you're advanced enough. But yeah, just like unarmed strikes, and with maybe a little leg work. As I'm really trying to avoid going to see the headmaster to let him know about one of his guards missing.
Fair enough. So typically training takes place in the courtyard, which is an open air area. So that being said, Eldane, you do currently have sight of Artemis.
And I'm 120 feet away from Artemis. Within 120 feet.
I would probably venture to say, if you're not, to answer your question, G-Man, yeah, you do. If you weren't, it wouldn't be terribly difficult for you to get within range, so we'll just go with a yeah.
And Artemis doesn't have her bow.
Not currently. However, it bears mentioning that Artemis is not the only one outside training.
Even better.
You see that there's her current sparring partner, who she's trading back blows with back and forth. And they are in opposed to, or I should say, she's on one side, and there's a string of her 4 monks on one side and 5 monks on the other side, just taking turns practicing taking strikes at one another.
Excellent. So there's 10 of them out there, including Artemis.
Yes.
Sounds good to me. I'm going to go ahead and cast Moonbeam at 5th level. It's a DC 17 save, and Shapeshifter is roll that at disadvantage.
Does that count?
Constitution save.
Yeah,
Constitution
but
save.
hang on. Am I considered a shapeshifter?
Yeah.
I would venture to say yes, just by the simplest definition.
Okay.
Because you have a wolf form, and that's changing your shape.
Okay. So Constitution save.
Constitution save DC 17
Yes.
at disadvantage.
And I'm going to use my inspiration on that, so that's a D10.
Yeah, one more roll.
$19.
The con save, was that rolled at disadvantage?
No, was it supposed to be?
From what he said, the moonbeam, or those that have that are shapeshifters are at disadvantage on con saves against moonbeam.
And that's 3 plus 4.
So that's a 7 that will not save. So
A Moonbeam comes down, and 23 points of radiant damage.
Artemis, as you are outside taking, trading blows with your sparring partner, a blinding flash of light, dominates your vision as you feel your skin begin to crawl and then burn.
I push through it, go for an open attack on my sparring partner, and then realize
I
what's
will
going on.
say, yeah, you'd recognize what's going on here. You've seen my Moonbeam many, many times.
Yeah. I'm going to take advantage of it while I do the finish block, and then use my movement to get out of the way.
Well, at the beginning of your turn, you'll need to roll a DC 17 con save at disadvantage and take damage again.
So, since this is happening, I'm gonna have before you move. Why, donkeys? Just why? Before this happens, just determine because we'll be being all things being fair. We'll say that was a surprise round. I'm gonna have the two of you roll for initiative, just to see who gets to go first.
7.
Dirty 20.
All right. So with that, Artemis, you are within this cylinder of radiant light that is just cooking you alive.
Yeah. Like I said, as soon as I take the damage, I utilize it as initiative to knock my opponent out, and then just use the rest of my movement to get out of the moonbeam.
All right. For the sake of this, please forgive me because, well, honest to God, I probably could have.
It's at the beginning of your turn. You do take another hit of it, so it'll be another DC 17 at disadvantage con save.
Let's come on down here since that won't work. Put you in the Emerald Grotto. Let's give you a nice picture of Io. And there we go. Well, let's put y'all in the arena just to give you
Just for the visuals.
kind of just for
34 more points of radiant
Yeah.
damage.
context of where we are. Oh, hey, look, everyone, it's Irving.
Dead guy.
Let me grab. Oh, and where's my token page?
I mean, I'd probably say don't go too much into this because I'm just going to get into a darkened area, and I think that would be it for combat.
Well, I think this also puts you at less than half health.
Yeah, but I can deal with that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I got really scared there for a second. I was like, where the fuck is my token page? All right, let me separate you two. We'll copy. Back to arena. Let's paste y'all in there. This actually kind of works. So let's cut you down the size. You know what? Whatever. It'll do. And we'll say Aldane's over there. All right. Because that should be further, or just about, with about, we'll say 30 feet of elevation. All right. Cool. Done. All right. There you have it. A field for your scuffle.
Yeah. Like I said, as soon as the moonbeam hits me and I take my second point of radiant damage, I've clocked my opponent, moved off into a shaded area, and just stayed in the darkness. So his moonbeam now is off me, and now he has no idea where I am.
Did you hide?
Went through an alcove into a hallway.
Well, let's say
Undercover.
let's go with I mean,
running into a building, I'm going to lose line of sight.
Yeah. That's what I was kind of saying earlier. Don't do too much into this whole combat arena thing, because as soon as I figure out, since yes, I understand, I do recognize this is Aldane's work, so I know immediately get into cover, get out of line of sight. But on the side, he gets it draws the Cobalt Soul that there's an intruder, and now his ass is up for. He just gave himself away.
That he did. That he did.
Did I? I mean, not like standing up there. Got a 29 hide check. Was it a 29 that I rolled in my point of cover? 28?
You rolled a 27. 27.
Not recently?
So,
or
he had sent me that in a roll to the DM. All right, but there are 9 chances for these guys to see you. So, in 9 rolls, basically, don't amongst that. Let's hope, or you have to hope there's not a 20 amongst them. So,
yeah.
A 2, a 13, and a 16. 13, 3, 17. And the final 3. 3, 6, and a 10. You have not been spotted yet, but every action you take will incur another set of those rolls.
Oh, Lord.
Perfectly acceptable. My turn?
Well, Artemis is hidden away unless you plan on doing something else. Cool. Your turn.
Dropping concentration on the moonbeam. I don't want to accidentally hit somebody else. make certain that I mark out that was my.
Wouldn't those monks take the same amount of damage that you just cast on them, or was it?
Standing in the same 5-foot square.
Okay, so I like to make sure because again, more stuff I have to explain to the headmaster.
Nope. Not hurting any of them. But I am going to wild shape and into a raven. Fly over to the side of the building that has the window leading to his room with his bow.
He turned himself into a raven.
And there you perch.
Oh no, I'm going to take the bow.
Ah. Okay. It is unguarded and there for the taking.
Take the bow and leave. Done here.
Fair enough.
He's under half hit points though, so hopefully he doesn't kill any Cobalt Solars.
So about that, if you are under, I believe that was a wisdom's right. You have to wisdom save to not go into a murderous rage. I don't know what the rule for you is on that.
Well, if I read it correctly, on my turn. Okay, let me pull it up.
Because it is back around to your turn if Aldane is just absconding with your bow.
It's where is it? Where is it? Maledict. That's not it. Curse. Checks. Bloodlust. You concentrate on this moment. You have an extra check. Whether use it to move on. Well, technically, yeah, because if you start your turn with 40 or less hit points, I do. You must succeed on a Wisdom save throw or move towards the nearest creature and use an attack. Well, unfortunately, there's not enough people near me, but I will do the Wisdom just for the sake of it.
There's 9 of them in the courtyard.
Well, in the courtyard, and as people are walking by, like the library of the Cobalt Soul is a very full place.
Yeah, and apparently all of them have missed a Raven, an Eldane.
I've rolled 9 times, and that's what we got.
That's a no. Does not succeed. So,
now you are out of range of those 9 other monks that you were training with.
Yeah.
But as you walk through the halls, there's no shortage of general population of Library Cobalt Soul.
Okay, I move towards them. Move towards the nearest creature and use the attack action against it if you are constrained. So,
all right.
I mean, most of them know what's going to happen, but I am willing to see what happens. What the DM says happens.
This guy they do have a stat sheet. Goodness gracious, y'all.
Everything has a stat block.
All right.
I'm going to roll a disadvantage because it doesn't say I have to roll with advantage. I'm not overly trying to bite these people, but
That's the whole point of the raid, is you don't have control, you're attacking things.
Yeah, so everything would be a disadvantage per se.
It was never at disadvantage when you were attacking the party.
You guys I wanted to attack, but that's up to the DM to thing, but that's fine. Had a little flavor there.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I mean, goodness gracious. I'm running out of desk space here, and I have a bigger desk now. Give me a. Let's see. We'll say a monastic operative. Okay. Okay. Yep, I got one. All right. And let me break this out of the window so I can see it. Okay. Okay. This may work out and hopefully make everyone happy. Okay. So if you're into if you with Artemis being in the blood rage, go ahead. You do come across a another monk who is not currently adorning any identifying features as he's home and feeling safe. Go ahead and take your swing at him.
Can I do it at disadvantage because I'm these guys I don't want to hurt?
Highs or lows?
Lows.
You have to roll at that was an 18. You have to regular
That's fine.
attack. What is the matter
Fuck.
with my god? This thing is falling apart.
You guys are becoming like me.
Well, I mean, he rolled high, so not necessarily. Bum.
God damn it.
So you come across this this monk and just slash into him. He's like, "What is the meaning of this?" And go ahead and roll for damage, as he's gonna take a step back into a defensive stance.
I get 5 points. He takes 5 points, and I gain 5 points.
All right, so he's down to that. All right, it's like, and he sees your eyes. Goes, calm down. You must calm down.
And I say, hit me.
Look at me. Talk to me.
I just tell him, hit me or heal me. But I must feed.
I'm sorry, I must do this. And he is going to, widen his stance, and he's gonna punch you a few times.
Do it. Bring on
All
the
right.
stunning strike. That would help greatly.
So let's see. That would be a 13 to hit, an 18 to hit, and a 16 to hit. None of the above. So he, and you just feel the wind whip past your head as he just misses all 3 shots.
Okay.
He has a +7 to hit and missed all 3.
+7 and he still misses. Wow.
Yeah.
My AC
Must have
is
been the wind.
my AC is kind of.
Oh, you got an high AC?
I'll take that. Wonderful. 7. I miss.
And he'll kind of just push your face out of the way as you go in to bite him again. And he's going to use that as yet another opportunity to take those strikes at you.
Grapple me. Grapple me, pin me, whatever you got to do.
Got you. He's got help coming. Don't worry. So that's going to be a 19 to hit. That will be a 23 to hit. And I'm pretty sure that 14 does not hit. All right.
If he wants to grapple me, that would be a good opportunity to use any of those two.
Okay. He has.
If he has stunning strike, that works perfectly.
He does not.
What the hell did we try these monks for?
He's got multi-attack, unarmed strike, cobalt dart is his ranged attack, and for reactions he's got retaliating strike. That is it.
Oh.
So let's see. That's going to be 14 points of bludgeoning, and then 6 points of bludgeoning. So, yeah. So 20 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
dealt to Artemis. At this point, you do hear footfalls start to come away. He's like, what is the meaning of this? As a few more from the courtyard begin to arrive and see you in your blood rage state.
Yep.
One of them is gonna immediately rush in and try to kind of put you in a full Nelson. So it is going to be, let's see, his strength score is shit. So that's going to be a 4.
I fling him clear across the room.
And you just kind of reach behind you and just body slam him into the ground. Another one's going to try and tackle you and restrain you that way.
And did he get advantage with the other monks helping him? Since they're dogpiling on me.
We'll say yes, just to kind of get this to happen. That will be a 16 on the grapple. He goes to tackle you, but Artemis just kind of wishes him by like a bull going through a matador. Oh God, I might be in trouble here, y'all.
You spilled your drink, didn't you?
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in
Oh,
trouble. I'm in trouble.
shit.
I'm in trouble.
Use
My monitors
your
are about
hoodie.
to go.
Use your hoodie.
Uh-oh.
No,
Just anything.
no, my drink is fine. My monitor stand's about to topple.
Oh, that's not good.
Great. Fucking IKEA furniture. All right. Well, yeah. Hey, look, it is what it is.
Get some books. Get some books to put underneath your monitor and hold it up. You got to have a dictionary around there.
This sucks. This sucks so bad.
Shit.
Kind of bad timing.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yep, it's toast.
Oh shit. Zo, misschien ben je van achteren gepakt.
What do we want to do?
Hit the monitor stand.
Yeah, and it's like clamped on the back of the desk, but that fucking particle board is so cheap it started to compress and it's giving up. Like,
that sucks.
a problem for tomorrow. Okay. Waste of fucking money. All right.
It's IKEA. I'm sorry.
I mean, but it's like the common IKEA desk hack. Like, you get the drawers, you set a tabletop on top of it, and desk.
Yeah.
It looks pretty.
But it doesn't hold worth crap.
Functional suckage.
Do you got the receipt at least?
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe. Yes, I hope so.
So I guess once I'm done with tonight's session, I'm gonna be disassembling my fucking monitor stand here.
Well, I mean, you can always ask them if you can get like a piece or something like that. You can just adjust.
It's not. Well, I mean, the monitor stand is what I had before. It's what I used on my old desk.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's been fine for all these years. But whatever. Okay.
That's cool.
Actually, I did. So what I was originally gonna do with this is I was gonna. I bought a drill bit so I could bore a hole through it so I could. That actually worked. I might have to retreat back to that because otherwise I'm fuck out of luck here. Anyway, sorry, my problem's not yours. All right, cool. So for the sake of expediency, the monks are just having trouble getting you to the ground, so it gets to a point where they're all going to start swinging at you. Again, we're going to do this for expediency. It comes to the point where they have to knock you out.
And I do my best to let them. Like, I'm going to do
So
yeah.
you are going to be for all intents and purposes, you are going to be reduced to 0 hit points. However, as soon as Artemis is out cold, they come together to lift you and rush you to the infirmary.
Yep. That's fine. I'm sure I get locked up?
You are a well-regarded um, acolyte of the Library of the Cobalt Soul at this point. So this is very, at least for them, this is very out of character. As far as they're concerned, they don't know about the other stuff. You know, you let them know what you want to know.
Oh no, I would have made that very clear to the headmaster, and I'm sure he would have filtered that out to whatever monks that were around, to the people who need to know per se.
Gotcha.
So a couple
So,
words from him, like, yeah, okay, we understand. And I'm probably
okay.
having to do some like
So
extra duties.
just to kind of bring this to where it needs to be. And we'll stay with you for the time being. As a few hours later, you awaken within the infirmary of the Library of the Cobalt Soul. And as your eyes open and you feel all their hits, and kind of just you can feel the bumps and the bruises that these guys put on you.
Plus all the extra training bruises, yeah.
Yeah. And from right beside you, you hear the for you the familiar voice of sorry, his name
Rolex?
his name is you hear Jamil, like, oh,
Lord.
are we feeling a little less hungry at the moment?
Yes, thank you very much.
Oh, good. Yeah, you put our trainees through their paces. A few of them are being held in the room opposite of here. I assured them that they have nothing to fear once you were put to a relatively quick rest.
Yes, and that is one of the reasons why I told you about my condition. And
Yes, I'm aware, and it is the only reason you are not currently in chains.
I'm not.
What happened here?
Let's just long story short. Long story is someone got some petty revenge on me. Short story is was just a child's temper tantrum.
Hmm.
Yes, I use that term. Child's temper tantrum. Aldane.
Oh, tantrum,
Yes.
mode of revenge, whatever it is. If you wish to continue training here, I would suggest you keep it outside of our walls. We work very, very hard to keep our peace within these walls. And I'm sure you understand that should such another occurrence happen, your membership would have to be revoked for our safety.
I understand. I accept those terms.
Very good. Well, Maester Lewis will be in again once more to check on you now that you're awake, and he'll stand from his seat and well, let's look at this as the oddity and otherwise prosperous friendship. While I'm here, it seems old chat. If you want to give me a guard name, please do. It seems one of our guardsmen
Adrian.
who is
Call
on
him Adrian. Adrian.
Monksman Chesterton
Just
was Adrian Chester, good old Adrian Chesterton. He was within. He was posted in the dormitories last night, and seems to have gone missing. His bunk remains empty and untouched.
oh.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
I could find out. There is probably talk about town. I could probably find out something.
Roll a deception.
Damn it!
With what he rolled, it won't have to be very high.
And
Yeah.
Oh,
He rolled a 7, so he'll. Very well. Well, should you hear anything,
we'll be the first to know about it. On my word.
please. Well, if there's nothing else you need me for at the moment, I wish you good health and be on your way.
If I could, one suggestion. I know it might be advanced teachings, but having a few with stunning strike so this situation doesn't happen could really come in handy. Because I do feel a little bad that I attacked one of ours.
I appreciate that you feel bad, but in case I wasn't clear before, if this happens on our grounds again, pull ashore next time you don't wake up. Am I understood?
Clear, crystal clear.
Very good. He'll straighten himself out and leave the room. Well, hooray! No one died. Very happy about that. Very happy about that. Alrighty. Well, with that, I think it's probably pretty fair that we return over to the other side of town.
Look, I don't want the
Where-
goddamn potions. Jesus, just leave them.
oh. For the love of
potions?
God, just pick them. You don't know what's gonna happen in the future, all right? Maybe you need them.
All right, look. Okay, look. I'm gonna take them, and I'm not gonna use them. I refuse. So really, you're just hurting yourself. And then I'll grab them.
How about you just give me a solid reason to not use them? Maybe I'll don't give it to you then. How about that? Is that a fair deal?
I will be returning to them from our event.
Anyway, convince me.
I'm gonna drink one of them now.
Oh
So
my
as
God.
this arguing is
No,
happening,
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay.
Uncorked
Drink the superior, drink the superior.
No, they're not doing that. This is not canon. This never happened. This is just a dream.
Sorry, no, I didn't choose that much chaos today.
Okay.
I'll put them in my backpack. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna use them. I'm not gonna use them. You're gonna be
get-
taking them back from me when you're dead. Okay?
All I want to know is why won't you use it? Just give me one
I'm
solid
not gonna
reason
use
and
it
I'll back
because
off.
you're gonna need it.
Oh, I see. Okay, of course, the self-righteous a-hole of a Boltar. Oh no, of course I don't need it. Or weak sorcerer of Draconia, he needs it the most. That's what you think, right? That's
Well,
what
isn't
goes
that my
in
job?
your
Isn't
head.
that my job supposed to be to make sure that you get elected or whatever? Build some wall. So yeah, I will not be using these.
Okay, I guess that's on you. I guess I'll keep them for myself.
See, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
You've convinced me. I'll back off.
See, now can things finally get back to normal around here?
And right as soon as you say, "Can things get back to normal?" Bursting through the door with the biggest shit-eating grin on his face,
Oh.
And war paint.
Haldane.
And like war paint painted on his
Oh
eyes.
lord.
A decided chill just emanates from him being unable to control his ecological tendencies right now.
Whoa,
He's gonna make a big
you
scene.
you look like you had fun.
I melted him.
You did what?
What?
I melted her. I melted her.
Is this one of those HR situations again?
I think it's one
No.
of those cases again.
No, she destroyed my tree, so I melted her.
Wait, wait,
Hold
what?
on, we don't know that the tree got destroyed, right?
No.
No.
You're the tree outside the plate. You're
She destroyed my tree. She chopped it to bits. She turned it into dust. And then she burned the dust.
And so your first response is to melt her.
Yes.
I mean,
I guess as long as you keep the goo, we can still talk to it.
She's not dead.
Oh,
She just.
wait, so,
Well, I assume that she's not dead. I mostly melted her and then let her loose while she was enraged with the.
so you
people
don't
I-
know for sure if she melted to death.
I no. Well, I mean, I partially melted her, and then I left her with the rest of the people at the Library of the Cobalt Soul where she's been staying at. Oh, I've been stalking her for a few days now. She stays there. She works for them. She's a spy.
You've got quite the eventful day behind
look,
you.
I know,
Hey, it's only like 9 o'clock in the morning.
I know. Goliath over here is, kind of being a little judgmental, as the rich like to do. Yeah,
Of course, yes.
I normally I'd be telling you right now that
I
to-
do
to
want to
stow
remind
it.
you, he did lose the money.
Shh.
He barely got it back.
Look,
and he tried to rip me off twice, and he
okay,
failed.
okay. We don't have to talk about that.
Just
okay,
say.
that's fine. So, I'm usually going to tell you that you got to stow it because the HR department's not in. They're on vacation, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes. The tree, I can't believe it. I mean,
That's fucked up. That's a dick move.
My tree spirit friend is dead.
I mean, you know what? I'm going to plan, I'm going to donate extra to the trees this time.
Haldane actually finally starts to soften up a little bit.
Yeah, we've got you covered, man. We have more than enough to save the trees. In fact, we're gonna save all of them.
Well, yeah, he didn't tell you, but he wants the wall made out of wood.
We could make it out of living wood. It's a hedge wall.
Living
Ooh,
what?
I kind of, you know what?
Trees
I've been
growing
skeptical
together into
about
a
this
giant
whole
hedge
wall
wall.
business ever since you started
Hmm.
saying make Draconia great again.
Wow,
but
really?
now
We
that
can
it's going to
make
be
it
a
a hedge
hedge.
So now after all this time, you never believed. Oh,
No. I didn't say
Okay,
never
but
believed. I said I was skeptical. Like just kind of like, okay, wall, we'll see what happens. That kind of deal.
Mhm.
Not like dummy wall. I was never like that.
of course. Okay.
Acres of trees grown together so their trunks are 10 feet thick.
Now that I'm gonna put on a shirt.
And that's with 2 C's.
I've seen some of those trees. They're dirty. You should hang out with the spirits more. You'd like them.
You know
I
what?
bet
You know
I
what?
do.
I'm
If they're
thinking
like
the
you-
way you're talking about them, I'm thinking I might.
Oh, yeah, so if she comes back, she might try to kill me. Just so you know.
I guess thank you for giving us telling us in advance. By the way, how's your health doing, man? Are you feeling well? Because you've been like, how long have you been gone?
4 hours?
You good on health? Do you need help?
Nobody even saw me.
Oh. No one saw you the entire time for 4 hours?
No. Oh, I stole her bow. It's got some sort of blazing thing. It's a fire bow. It's kind of neat. Anybody want to? No, I'm going to hold on to the bow.
How about you show it to the others once we're all together, like not in public?
Well, I
maybe
mean,
to
there's
say,
only
all
one. There's
together
only
now.
one other Goliath. That's the
That's
And I
also
that's the
stole
bow.
that other one
That's who has the bow.
after half melting.
that's also true. But anyway, since you're now here, I have some gifts for you, my man.
Oh,
So how about you close those fancy little eyes of yours and hold your hands up?
Be careful. Be
I
careful.
love
He's gonna
accepting gifts. From
he's gonna
strangers.
want you to double it. Just be careful.
Shut the fuck up. Ik zweer echt, jullie zijn allemaal hetzelfde, man. Echt, fuck off. Anyway, I give them a potion of health and a superior one.
Oh, I don't need these. You can have them back. I've got magic.
Oh, that was great. Oh fuck, that was great.
You try to be generous, and these guys don't accept your charity. It's horrible. They're horrible.
No
Actually,
one
I tell
wants
you
your
what. No,
people.
I'll hold on to them. That way, if you go down, I can feed them to you and bring you back up.
You just said yourself you don't need the potions. You got magic. You can do magic. You don't need it.
I do everything in my power to give you a smile on your face, and what do I get? Nothing.
I know.
I appreciate.
Two of your
You know what I'm
loyal
gonna do?
Draconia
I'm gonna build a
employees.
wall as high as I can. I'm gonna stand on top of it, and then I'm gonna drop down.
The hedge wall. 10
The
feet
hedge
thick
wall.
tree trunks. I'll help grow it for you. And then I'll catch you at the bottom because we're friends.
Weet je, ik haat jullie allemaal. Ik haat jou, 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 en ik haat jou.
Yeah, Ikad to yourself.
He's doing that thing again where he's not making any sense.
Shut the fuck up!
Ikad yourself.
I should have gone to bed.
I think, considering my current at home situation, that's probably going to be where we're gonna.
I can tell
tonight.
by your face that
'cause,
you're.
I'm doing my best not to freak the fuck out right now and be very, very angry about what has happened here.
It's okay. We'll play better next time.
I'm-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
I'm a
Dungeon
little
Daddy.
upset.
Oh,
We'll
I'm
do
sorry.
better
You
next
wanted
time.
to people die, of course. Sorry. Next time they're gonna be heads falling.
No, what? No, I mean about
No,
my
I know,
monitors
it's just
collapsing.
fucking
Oh,
Okay.
oh, I was not. They're gonna be heads falling.
All right. Well, yay! No one died, so I think that's about as good. That's legit as good as I could have hoped for. So tune in this time next week because we're going weekly now, baby. For the next episode of Call of the Netherdeep. But if you somehow haven't found yourself with enough of this top tier entertainment where the host tries not to cry live on air, you found the right place. And if you need more, tune in tomorrow night, where their game master has a monitor stand that works.
But he actually does cry, so that there is that.
Tomorrow night, we do not have
just joking.
props.
It's fine.
That wasn't directed towards you. Tomorrow night doesn't look like we have a starting time, but if I'm not mistaken, Back in Business starts at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. Where for the next episode of Star Trek Back in Business, where we are doing a little side hustle, taking a break from the main story, and we dig into the past of Lyra and Gorath. Once celebrated, a medical genius and a visionary engineer, their careers ended under mysterious circumstances, forcing them into a life on the fringes. Now, secrets and hidden ambitions fuel their adventures in the post-Dominion War frontier. And with a special guest player joining the crew, expect unexpected twists and high-stakes fun. Come aboard, participate, and help shape the fate of our favorite couple. Favorite being spelled wrong. Wow. Spell check's a thing, people. Then Tuesday, the 25th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the next episode of Cyberpunk Red. With the next episode, Hope Reborn, Episode 2, The Angel Share. We will pick up right as the party is finishing off a pack of extreme brain thugs to get them off the streets and save lives. No, they're getting paid to smash stuff by a Merc bar owner who to protect their crew or her crew. But what happens next? No. Join us for an explosive good time. And right now for announcements, that's it. Maybe Cookery Trek on Friday, maybe not. I don't know. But that's all we got. Looks like we are hitting a raid. We're hitting. We're hitting ADHA Adventures. Oh, that's not confusing.
It's great if you actually have ADHD trying to read that.
That's the whole point of it.
So, when you get in there, drop those emotes, engage with them in chat, let them know who sent you, have fun, be engaging, and most importantly, don't be a dick. And until we catch you guys next time, keep weaving your own stories. We love you very much. Pray for me not to have an emotional breakdown once we go off live, and I'll catch you in the next one. Good night, everybody.